Good evening and welcome to the stream. It is Big Friday. And this week I'm not as sick as last week. I wouldn't say I'm completely well. I think basically this entire winter is going to be me being sick pretty much non-stop to some degree, but I'm better at the moment. So we're doing our usual Friday thing. And on top of that, we're going to be continuing our journey, our gliding in Sable. If you recall last time, we took on the role as Sable, a young one ready to embark on her gliding and thus preparing, getting herself a glider together and getting a new set of clothes and a mask to go on the gliding, the traditional guise. Now we're basically on the gliding, a journey of basically going into a sort of temporary internship with others to do their types of jobs, so to basically try out and prove ourselves within various fields and thus end up deciding what we would like to do with our life come the end of our choosing, our gliding. Last time we headed to the Burnt Oak Station to talk to an engineer or a mechanic that or mechanist I think it was. I think their name were like Utari or something like that, and they basically asked us to go to a windmill to fix it. So we did, and upon returning we got our first mark. And it's basically how the gliding works. You get these marks of proving, or proof of merit in a sense. And once you have enough of them, you can basically choose that line of destiny in your life, essentially. So yeah, the only problem is you also kind of choose that forever. Except you don't, do you? Well, that's something that we will learn. Also, I got my bubbly ready. You should too. I love this tune. Burnt Oak Station. So yeah, this is where we were last time. We had a look around this place. We found a few people to talk to. The hell was that sound? I see a squirmy fella. See them up there? On the cliff? Look, there's also some up in the tree. Oh, we'll check that out soon. I want to check the mail. Hello, Sable. Unread messages 0. Have a good day. Not entirely sure where I am right now. Oh, I think you appeared. Glider, welcome, come view my wares. That's a big beetle. He's a big boy, Fred. Don't let his size fool you, though. He's a soppy fella, loves a snuggle. Won't help you much if a worm attacks, but he can pull anything through a sandrit without any struggle. See you soon. Glider, welcome. Come view my wares. Tell me about this camp. This is one of many beetle tent stations around Midden, named after that big old burnt tree over there. Not sure what species an oak is, mind. There's plenty of character passing through here. They're all worth a bother if you're on your gliding and never know what badges and masks you might pick up. Don't be shy. Chat to the tent owners, interrogate the mechanists, and any other people you see around. There's also the scrapper's yard just below the big crane over there. There's a lazy scrapper down there who will make finding scrap worth your time. See you soon. Where can I get a merchant's badge? Merchants aren't liable to just give out badges freely. Your best bet there is to head to Ekria. There's a big market in town there, worth trying to Iria's attention if you want to get yourself some merchant's badges. Be careful how you do it, mind. She's not the friendliest customer. See you soon. Smashing, have a gander at my goods. Beetle bike booster. Smoke pours out of the many exhausts at the back of this booster. Best to avoid use indoors or near other people. Beetle bike front. Frantic energy runs through the mandible-like features of this bike, never stopping and constantly in the motion as if it's looking for something. Beetle bike wings. A part often utilized by beetle enthusiasts. The mandible-like wings flare out with intense tension when riders strafe and curl up tight for tight aerodynamic gliding when driving at high speeds. Scrapper bike engine. Crafted from scrap salvaged from old ships, the wings on the back of this booster flatten to keep the back of the bike balanced. Scrapper bike front. A piece of scrap metal hangs below this module to create a deceptively well-weighted ride. Scrapper bike wings. Heavy metallic wings tuck away when boosting to create an aerodynamic form. Till next time, friend. See you soon. I found out how to sit down. Well met, Glider. We have goats in my clan. Ah, so you're familiar with their temperament. I suppose you are Ibexi. Say hello to Uma and Jadi for me. Ah, you may recognize her, Udana. She was a great herder of many creatures. They say she came from the whale and herded the ancestors of the creatures we herd today. We teach that keeping your herd near her statues will keep them together, well-fed and healthy. No. Try that again. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. No! Why did I lose so much all of a sudden? That's a big bloody drop. Okay, let's try something different. Let's try climbing the tree. Then approaching it from a different angle. I want to go to that tree over there. Okay. Another chumig. This must be the beetle set. Let's try and go to this tree over here. It's like a balsa tree. It seems too far to glide. But it also seems too significant to like, have around. Let's see. So, currently we have a view from the bridge. We need to meet Elizabeth, the Icrian guard at Burnt Oak Station. At the Bridge of the Betrayed, southwest of Burnt Oak Station. We also need to find larval husks. We need to do a gliding. We need to find scrap metal. Let's start with the scrap metal. Okay. Let's see. Right. Need to remember how to get that view. Whoops. Wait, did I already get the scrap? Might have. Alton barely looks up at me. Oh, you better have something for me, Glider. Well, sometimes it's not like that. If you do see anything, I'll be waiting. Okay, so we don't have it yet. I guess we just aren't told the location. So in that case, let's go for the larval husks. What's that? Sunshine butterfly. Look at that ship over there. Angler's hut. More than once Simoon has slowed over a dune without me asking, or taken an unexpected but gentle curve around an invisible something. And I've wondered if she's drawing from a memory of a time before. But lately I've wondered if she's turning into another different flow altogether. The moment of fish as they swim beneath the sands. I approach the angler with this in mind, and think how interesting it must be to find one's calling in fishing and reaching out for things one cannot see. Might even teach me some patience. Hello there, glider. What can I do for you? I'd like to learn to fish. The angler nods. Fancy the angler mask, eh? Hope you're more patient than some of these gliders. I'm working on that. I'm certain he smokes. Well, either way, the first thing you'll need is a fishing rod, and I'll give you one of my old ones, good for a trainee. Take this. You can use this to cast off anywhere you can find some sand. Anywhere? Anywhere. Whether you get a bite or not will be another matter, but that's the trick of being an angler, feeling it out. So if you want to earn the mask, that's how you do it. I'm not here to waste your time, if you're not here to waste mine. For your first badge, all I'll need to see is some fish from right here in Sansee. Bring me a yellow gubby, a pillow eye, and a pillfish, and we're good. And remember, every species has its own habitat, so you'll have to search around to find where they live. But word to the wise, lot of fish survive by nibbling on the roots of plants. That should give you a place to start. Good luck out there. I wanna climb the fishing hut. I'm not allowed to climb the fishing hut. Oh yeah, right. Forgot I could do that. Well, here's a good variety of plants, so... Question is how I use the fishing rod. Oh, like that. Okay. Bellow Gubby. It pulses its way through the sands using an air propulsion system that grows at the end of its tail. When frightened, the force of the propulsion can cause the bellow to drop off, leaving the fish stranded. Okay. That was way too far. Damn it. Okay, so they're the same. Let's try this area over here. Okay, so we're probably going to get the same in all of this. Check out this. Oh, another bellow guppy. Ah! Yet another. I wonder if that's the structure that we're going for. Hercules beetle nest. I would say yes. Okay. So I need to get in there. That's essentially the beetle nest. Question is how to get inside. Could open them through the door. Damn it. I wonder... You know what I wonder. Unintentional. There's something here. The heck is this? Damn it! Oops. Come back. Yes, come to me. Not sandy enough. Hercules beetle larval husk. Well, that's reassuring. A chest. Pretty sure that's just a way out. So there's plenty of husks actually. I see a chum. Let's get the chum. Once again, too rocky. Butterflies. There's an old worn-out notepad by the tent. After all my journeying, my path inside the nest is blocked. The Hercules beetle, she blocks the way and refuses to move. I continue flicking through the scroll of notes. I am at my wit's end. The creature sleeps and will not move. I have tried attacking the beast, but its shell is as hard as metal, and she does not even acknowledge me. There are further notes. There is an unusual plant that has overgrown the tower across from the nest. I plan to investigate this. The smaller beetles seem attracted to the plant. Final scroll on the back of the book. The climb was extremely troubling. If only I had my old gliding stone still. Nevertheless, I made it. Holding the fruit that grows on the giant plant seems to agitate it and emits a harmless gas of some kind. Beetles seem to gather around as I do so. I will test my theory with the mother. This is probably also too rocky, but let's try. Yeah, too rocky. But a fly. Get it? But a fly? Doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Butterfly! This one also seems to be kept off. It's a new area. This one is open. Beetle husk dye. Still have no idea what I need the chums for, but I like them. That rock right there is very suspicious. I need to check that out. Don't know if I can glide to this. No, I cannot. Oh, I guess it's just suspicious and nothing else. Alright, let's get back to our bike. Let me up. New fish! Dopey dart. Found across Sansee, these goofy-looking fish are extremely quick but remarkably unintelligent. A bland but nutritious offering on plates across Midden. Figured that the darker sand here would be different. Okay. Something went wrong there. What's that over there? Shiny thing in distance, must investigate. Let's take a quick break to fish. Another bellow guppy. Oh, there's more than one. Something... Come on. There's no way I can reach that. There we go. Couldn't remember how to crouch. The Dunboyne. Okay, looks like we need that thing up there for down there. Bum biscuits. Scrap metal. That's what we needed. Now, glowy thing meet other glowy thing. What's behind this door, though? minor headache. Let's go the other way first. Oh, back entrance. Climb these walls, as that complicates matters. More scrap metal. Also chum. Okay, so we can power that, but we also have a power thing there. I like chums too. They're good friends. Actually, I wonder... what if I... Okay, I'm not sure I can actually make that throw. Let's for now put it down. Alright. Well, I guess we don't need it over on the other side. There is some scrap metal there that we need to pick up, though. Okay. What's this all about? What is this all about, and is there shinies somewhere? I encountered a strange luminous figure. It greets me before I have a chance to be frightened. New user found. Hello, please enter your username. I find myself whispering my own name. It suddenly feels odd in my mouth. Like, this is the first time I've said it out loud. One second. I'm going to disconnect my headset real quick because it is fully charged. Welcome, Sable. I've set up a new account for you. I asked the mysterious figure about themselves. I am the ship's simulated anthropomorphic registry and informational nexus, but you can call me Saren. I ask Saren what they're doing here. I am not entirely sure, Sable. Most of my data modules appear to be corrupted. I'm attempting to access ship records. Saren goes still for a moment. Transferring ship's log to your inbox. You have unread messages, Sable. Here are your unread messages. The panel blinks to life. Strange markings and symbols I assume to be ancient texts spill across the screen as the background colours flash wildly. And then with a strange buzzing like old fabrics pulling apart, there are voices. Within long-range sensors, Captain. We're picking up some anomalous readings from the upper atmosphere. Could be a plasma storm, but the radiation signature doesn't quite match. Maintain approach at current speed. What's our destination? What's our time to destination? 46 Earth hours, give or take. Good. Let's keep an eye on those energy signatures and get Saren in on it too, for pattern recognition. Captain? We need to purge our reactor soon. If we don't... I know. I'm aware of the risks, Ellis, but I'm not purging in the middle of a space. We follow the protocol and... The recording fails and the static continues. A few button pushes bring silence and a screen that looks navigatable in some way, but I can't decipher anything. No unread messages. Archive messages. Okay. So some kind of spaceship. And that's another bellow guppy. Yep. Okay, these are now off again. I wonder if I have to turn them on quick enough. I love this game. It rewards me for doing stupid shit. Also, I want to get up on this thing. I'm pretty sure I can't climb the sides. I see a chum. Abort mission, chum. Moose says, reminder for move. Make game that rewards Papa for doing silly things. Can't get up here. To go around to see if I can find a place where I can actually get up. Climber could do it in the back here, but... Atomic disposal. Okay. Well, that answers a bit about what the ship's purpose was. Hycaric ring or something. It's a quest item. A strange circular ring that I retrieved from a shrine buried under the sand. I can feel a light tug towards an unknown place when I hold it lightly in my hands, like a key that belongs somewhere. Come on, let me up. No. It's too tall, but I want to go up. Scout it out from a distance, maybe. See if I can maybe see like a place where I can get up. No. Ah! Doesn't look like there is one. Well, let's return back to the place. Let's see. I should look for more of Saren's terminals. Damn it. Elton barely looks up at me. Hope this scrap's better than what you brought me last time, which was good too, but, you know, always strive for better. I fetch everything I found for him, handing it over piece by piece. I say goodbye to Alton. How much do you want from me, dude? Okay, I guess I just have to keep on bringing more scrap back. Greetings, Glider. What can I do for you? I have the larval husks you asked for. Eva started clapping the moment I caught her eye. Ah, you got them. Hope old Mother Beetle didn't give you too much trouble. I hand her the husks, lighter than air but strong as steel, and she slides them away in a cloth bag. These'll really come in handy, thank you. Actually, there's one more thing you could do for me. Can you take these husks to Ekria to deliver them to Ian in the chime maker's shop? Anything else I can help you with? Beetle badge. Shaped like a beetle's mandibles, this badge given by beetle camp owners. Locking in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages none. Have a good day. Utari greets me warmly. How may I help? Let's have a look, shall we? I like to do color schemes. Okay, so... I need to catch a pebble eye and a pillfish. An ancient race. I wonder what the ring-shaped artifact is for. It doesn't give me a direction, so... I don't think this one does either. Nope. So let's do this one and go find Elizabeth. Which also does not show. Let's see, where am I at right now? North is that direction. Wonder what's up in that direction. Bridge of the Betrayed. Southwest of Burnt Oak Station. In the northern Badlands. Okay, so... Ow. Another pillow cubby. Dopey dart. I see a structure. Let's get distracted. I see a chum. Let's get distracted. Okay. So the lip there is messing me up. which means that I can only get there probably by gliding to it. What are you? Chumlair! Ooh. Upon seeing the frankly humongous chum holding up the remains of an ancient stone tower, I nearly jump out of my skin. Before I collect myself, I hear a voice cooing in my head. Oh, hello, wanderer. Please don't be frightened. The giant chum cocks its head at me and chirps. Are you talking to me? I realize as I ask that this question is for my own benefit. I am talking to you as much as I am able to talk, and you're able to perceive my thoughts. But I assure you I am as real as you are. I hear you are carrying some of my children. I can feel the egg squirming in my satchel at their mention. I relax suddenly, comforted by the absurdity of the situation. Your name is old and vast, like the desert. I mouth the syllables as it chirps silently. Sable. How beautiful. I don't have a name as such, but I am the queen of the chums. You may call me Chum, or Queen Chum, or Chum Queen, as you prefer. I bow my head politely. It's an honor to meet you, Queen. The Queen seems surprised by my formality. Oh my, you're such a proper little human. Well, you being here feels very lucky indeed. Perhaps you could help us? Our eggs are scattered throughout the desert, but they need to be planted somewhere safe. Bring them here, little one. I will be able to give you something for your favor. My answer comes without hesitation, a big yes. You're a kind little slug, aren't you? I think I'm going to like you, Sable. To start things off, bring me 5 eggs. I have them with me already. You've been busy, so many of us together already. Excellent work, young Sable. The Queen coos at me while her gentle voice resonates in my head. Oh, how fortunate for you to have taken an interest in us. I find myself smiling at this magnanimous compliment. You are a rare specimen at this age. Chum Queen's here. Stamina increased. Nice. Does that mean 50% more stamina? Well, now you've gotten me all emotional. Luckily for you, the tears of a chum carry great power. But I suggest you keep that information to yourself. I nod solemnly, sparing her any elaboration on her suggestion. The tear feels like a gift. I feel stronger, more resilient. Bring me 15 eggs next. Building a queendom. I greet the queen chum. The queen asks me if I have the eggs for her. Young Sable, so kind of you to visit again. You've helped us become quite a little collective. Her imagined voice is like a cool towel on the back of my neck. All the little ones you've brought home are so thrilled to be part of a family now. You spared them a life of solitude and distant wanderings. They are so grateful even now in their youth. I feel the power of the Queen's tear buzzing within me, even as I hold back my own. Now I'll need 20 eggs from you. Can I climb your tower? I can. It's not exactly a 50% increase, but it is a decent increase. Oof. I see there's a chest up there, so I'm supposed to be able to get here. Thank you! Cuts. A cache of 100 cuts, made from metal housed from crashed ships. They have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slit through for easy and convenient transportation. I mean, I'm not done exploring this place, but I won't get much better of a chance to go for that down there than I do here. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't subtract the chum eggs. But I wonder... Yeah, we can see it there, so 5. Otherwise we'd have to remember how many we turned in. There's another chum up there. So that's pretty awesome, so we can get even more chums by climbing up higher. We can get more chums to get more chums, then to get more chums. Yes! No! Like, even now, we should be able to climb up that tree we couldn't before, so we should definitely head back there. I see a chum. Hey, look at that! Yay! Guess we could count all the brown patches and the grey-brown patches to tell us how many chums are in the world. Okay, so let's see. So we are, let's see, Burnt Oak is there, so we should head pretty much straight west from here. No, that's not the one I needed. I needed a view from the bridge. Okay, so that is this way. Walking the way. Dopey dot. Also see another cartographer up there. Might want to check them out as well. Also, this is not the same tree as the other one, by the way. You can actually see that in the background. Ah, bugger. Doesn't look like that there are anything up here. There's the balsa tree in the middle of the desert. Holy rats. Gotcha. Scabby fish. Should probably have read about it. Enjoys the cooler climes of the Badlands floor. These fish is only remarkable in how unremarkable it is. Hey. Where was that balloon I saw? Okay. Surprisingly difficult to see where you're going here. There it is. Let's go for that first. Should help me navigate a little bit. I wonder if one of those is the bridge that I need to be at. Come on. Alright. hope we eventually get something like a chum radar, because finding a chum in this place is not gonna be great. I don't think I'm getting up the last bit. At least not at this point. That's a slightly annoying bridge to walk on. fella really don't want to sell any maps. Look at this real estate. It's just ridiculous to get up here. Hello, it was very easy to get here. The cartographer responds to my greetings with a grunt, and I assume some practiced eye rolling. Came all the way up here just to bother me, huh? Did you ever think there may be a reason that I'm up here with all these bones? I tell him I hope it's that he's a cartographer. He snorts but waves me on. Can I buy a map? Fine. Not select. Oh, you know what? I think I know why. I think they use different currency here. No, that is the same currency. So why can I not? Very weird. He seems eager to be rid of me. Depends what you find interesting. Oh, a couple of fools have started putting him at the old settlement up on Eries. The Eries. You'll have to climb, but seems you don't have much trouble with that, whether I invite her or not. There's also a wrecked ship hanging off of a cliff face there, if you're brave or stupid enough to try to scavenge it. Oh, and the Bridge of the Betrayed is around here too. It's quite safe in spite of its name. The cartographer barely acknowledges me. You probably came from the north, yes? Head back that way for Sansee and Sea. To the east, the Wash and the Petrified Forest. To the west, Hakoa. But you'll be doing some cliff hopping. He gave me a once-over as if to evaluate my cliff-hopping potential. It'll be fine. I'd really like to buy that map. So I made it all the way up here. Sell me the map so that I don't have to come back. There, now I can buy it. Really didn't want to have to climb back up here again. Impossible to navigate through the towering and maze-like cliffs without a map of the Badlands made and sold by members of the Cartography Guild. I feel I can get over there and then glide to that cliff over there, but I don't know if it's too far. Oh, look at that. There's another ship thing over there. That might be a thing that we need to check out. The game has not crashed now. It should be going. Can we not see it? It should be transmitting. The game didn't crash. I had a bug with the store where I couldn't buy the maps, so I saved and reloaded, and that fixed it. that might have been what Moose saw. Yeah, it was just that. Looks like there is another ship over there. Not sure I'm willing to walk all that way on foot, though. Or right now. I'm pretty sure it's inside of a different area, though. What I mainly want right now is to explore this place up here and then head over to that thing that looks like a village / settlement. But distractions! Yes. Look, there's another distraction over there! It's another ring distraction. Like, we came here to find a bridge, and we're just not at the bridge. Eerie trousers. The split-toe shoes make misstep at great heights less likely, and grips on the soles make exploration easier on foot. Seems no extra locks here, though. Still, I'll take pence. Okay, I feel like that's the best bet. Up? How did I face through the thing? Okay. Could have ended badly. These like really big birdhouses. Either way, that place over there has smoke, so there should be someone there. Still seems a little weird that no one is here. The problem is that if I keep getting distracted by more distractions, I'll never actually go to the distractions. But buttons. Whatever they are, I like the sound they produce. It's quite pleasant. Oh, hello. Harvester Umi, you've travelled a long way. Not often we get travellers. Why are you out here? I'm just harvesting some of the bird excrement we get from these towers. You've travelled a long way, oh la. Do you live up here? Only for parts of the year. The wind gets rough and it becomes hard to stay. Better to get on the sands and sell up what we can in the hot months. I do love it up here, when the winds are steady. Nothing quite like riding a boat through towers of rock. The bird crap is the only downside, a profitable one at least. Erie's top. Great for climbing atop the shales. The fur lining gives you a great protection from exploring at heights. Is that what they're wearing? Yeah, that's basically the outfit here. Jam! Worth it. So those are the boats. I wonder if we can take them somewhere. Jump! Up, 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 up. Boatmaker Jake. Hey there, how can I help you today? I'd like to trade with you. Brilliant! Have a look at my wares. Erie's Bike Booster. Redwood from the uplands of the Badlands combined with bones from the shales make this a great if rustic material to ride with. The engine is surrounded by lightweight wood and hollow bone. It makes a lot of maintenance. It needs a lot of maintenance to keep running cleanly, but when it does, it's a great ride. An exoskeleton of bone and lightweight wood construction give this boat-like feeling, carved by an expert craftsman in the Badland Eries. I can't afford it. Thanks for stopping by. If you see Umi around, say hello. It's nice to see someone else up here. What do I need the bucket for? I need to go and find that... I would need to go and find that bridge, which is like that direction, but also there's a shiny thing over there. So... what do... what's that over there? Thing in the distance. Okay, see now the problem is now I need my bike, and my bike is all the way over there. Ah! No! Gotcha! Scabby fish. Yay, I was close enough now. So you can summon, you just can't summon forever. I go in, let's go up. Want to see if I can climb to the top now that I have the increased climbing ability. Should be able to. Yay! Which means I need to go back to the other one and get a chum there. Yay! Another Hycaric ring. Climber Sanya. Ahoy there! The loud bellowing greeting nearly makes me jump out of my skin, but as I turn to see who's there, I find only darkness. Up here! Now I spot a waving figure cast in shadow. Impressive, isn't it, Glider? Are you jealous? Of what? Me being up here and having the skill to do it. But a small fry like you couldn't make it up here. There's an oddly combative energy to bring to a conversation with a stranger, I'll give them that. Yet something about it finds a home in my brain. Small fry. Little Sable, tiny little Sable, a grain of sand tossed about by a gentle wind. I look up at their tittering silhouette. Challenge accepted. So before I go up though, let's have a look around. See if there should be any chums or anything. There's some scrap. Don't lose your bike. When you're not riding it, your hoverbike will appear as a blue icon on your compass. I knew. 'Cause I did. I know. Kemble's Cube. Ah! Whoopsie daisy. Not sure what happened there. I had a feeling there'd be scrap here. There's a ball. Probably need that for something. Scrap there. Ah, it's a chest. Oh, there's a chum. Must have charm. Must have the charm. Scrap metal. Scrap metal collected by scrappers for use in a variety of ways, from repairing bikes and other mechanized goods to producing cuts, salvaged from ancient ships, and can be traded at the scrapyard at Burnt Oak Station. Damn it. No! Okay. It looked like I had to climb from one to the other, but no, I have to be at the top, I'm pretty sure. There they are. I walk towards the climber, chest puffed with performative pride and a well-earned swagger in my walk. It doesn't matter if I'm a little sweaty, they can't see that, it's fine. Not bad for a small fry, eh? I think I expect more antagonism, but what I get is a laugh. Well done! I'm impressed, and not about eating my words. When I've been proven wrong, here. Well, I feel like this might be a faded mask. They toss a climber's badge my way, and mercifully I catch it. Today really is my day. You've earned that, glider. Only a climber could take that taunt and meet the challenge head on. It's an ascent like no other. This heap, and you should be proud you pulled it off. I take everything back. You're a very big fry. I'll take it. There's another ship over there, and there's a chum right there. That's another scrap crate, it looks like. Ah! Is that another balloon? Could be. No. That's a rock formation of some sort. What's that? What the hell? Where's that plane of spaceship that I saw? It's amazing how easy it is to, like, look at something, think you know where it is, and then still get fucking lost. Might be that I saw. Up. There's some bouncy salt or whatever this is. Alright, let's see if we can find another one of those terminals. Center of Brunswick. Oh great, there's a piece of scrap down below as well. So I need to climb again. Should be good enough. I think that's all we need. looting. I'm wondering if there's any scrap crates at the first place, because the others have had those. I feel like there should have been some there, but that I didn't pick up. If you ever find it again in the first place, well, it should be possible. I say hello to Saren. You have unread messages, Sable. Here are your unread messages. Another terminal blinks to life. The same language I've seen flashes across the screen before. Captain Singe! Yes, Saren? I've detected a potential pattern in the planetary anomaly. There's something strange about it. It should iterate into a chaotic system. But there seems to be a consistently repeating pattern. What does that mean? It appears that there is something sustaining it, Captain. We are unable to determine the source of this perpetual... It ends here. Push a few more buttons, but I can't bring the recording back. No unread messages. See, now I'd really like to get back to the Sansee to get to that place, preferably before the end of the stream. We are in some place. Don't even know what this place is called. Okay, so we need to go north. Way north. We'll come back to this area soon enough. It's a shiny door up here, though. And within the next 2 minutes, yes. Also that. What's this shiny door? The vivarium. Ooh. This is pretty. It's like different biomes. And thus Papa got distracted and never got to whatever Papa wanted to do. Yeah. I say hello to researcher Sansee. Welcome to the Great Vivarium. The person at the desk greets me with open arms, which they lower with some avian flourish. I feel very greeted. You're a glider, aren't you? I am. You'll like this place, I'm sure of it. They take a breath like they're not sure of it, and I let them speak. I'm Sansee, and I'm the proprietor of this vivarium. It's good to meet you. Sable. Sable, that's a great name. I'm Sansee. Oh, I said that, didn't I? Sorry, forget that. Welcome to the vivarium, a home for animals, small and smaller, from the sleekest fish to the most fragile butterfly, and everything in between, which is mostly plants and rocks. I know, it needs a bit of work, but I'm new at this. It sounds like she smiles, if nervously. It wasn't long ago I finished my own gliding. Congratulations. I congratulate Cassie on finishing her gliding and on creating such a lovely vivarium. It's a place that feels very happy. Sansee thanks me and then looks at me very sincerely. If I can give you one piece of advice, when you think you're done thinking about what you want to do, think again. Because I was supposed to be an angler, and now here I am in a vivarium, researching all the fish I was too unskilled to catch. Wasn't much for the butterflies either. Don't worry, I'm good at overthinking. Sansee crosses her arms and observes me for a moment, then seems to get an idea. You know, maybe this is getting ahead of myself, but I was thinking about how this sort of thing, this collecting thing, might be a good task for a glider. Because I've been thinking about how the world's worst angler and butterfly catcher, me, can't really be counted on to fill this vivarium forever. I tell her I'm interested. Well, I mean, I don't have badges to give away or a mask or anything, but what if we just did it for fun? Like, if you got some spare time and you feel like fishing, bring whatever you catch. Or you pluck a butterfly out of the air, perfect, I'll make a home for it. And then who knows, maybe someday it'll be a real glider task. That sounds good. Perfect then. I guess onward, glider, to fish. And also to bugs. A classic glider phrase. And if you've got anything with you already, I'd be happy to take a look at that too. Yoshi says hello. I tell Sansee that Yoshi sends his regards. She lights up and really likes to see it. Yoshi! Oh no! Oh no, are you an apprentice of his? Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Did he tell you how terrible I was when he was trying to teach me? Well, I've learned well the power of a sentence unfinished. I let my well hang in the air and Sansee understands. Well, I'm glad he hasn't changed. Honestly, I'm pleased to say... I'm pleased he says hello, because I sort of... It's not even that I thought he'd be disappointed even. Just thought he might forget. I shake my head and tell Sansee what Yoshi told me, and the compliments make her get smaller and smaller behind her hands, but I can tell they fill her with a particular joy. She shakes her head and flaps her hands when I tell her the worst of it. Yoshi is proud of her. I hate to hear that. Oh no, I don't. I really... It's nice. It's actually really nice. I'm just, it's really nice. Oof. Do you ever feel like it's hard to hear nice things about yourself? Yeah. Carsey nods and sighs, calmer than before. I'm glad you get it. And thanks, Sable. You really made my day. What do I want to discuss with Carsey? Generally, because I've actually got my old angler notes handy, be happy to trade for them if they're of interest. Here's what I got. Bloated eye clam, flutter thrust, ghost soul, hammer, pebble eye, little kicker, light koi, pillfish, sandray, scabby fish, suckerfish, stormfish, shelled cup, teacup angler, and trifle jelly. I hand over the fish and Carsey lights up. Thank you, Sable. Great stuff. I'll get them in the tanks. I hand over some butterfly specimens to Carsey. Thanks, Sable. I'll put these in the tanks. I'll have a look in the computer. Butterfly specimen report. Chalk butterfly missing, crystal butterfly missing, Nimur butterfly missing, oasis dragonfly, salt butterfly, shaded leaf butterfly, stepwell butterfly, sunshine butterfly delivered. I say goodbye to Carsey. Take care, Sable. Enjoy your gliding. One of these days I will actually be able to continue with stuff. Pretty sure that wasn't the way I came in. I will go to this place. Oh, shiny door! Yeah! I mean, I can do stuff, but I am also Papa. am on my bike. There it is. Chum. Also, there is sort of a chum detector. When a chum is nearby, you get vibrations. But you need to be pretty close before you actually get them, so I don't know how helpful it actually is in detecting them. Like every time I get them, except in this situation where I knew that I was looking for a chum, I'm like not entirely like sure what the hell the vibration means. Hey, let's tuck this in there. Who removed the battery? This is respawned. It's interesting, so you can farm them. Well, this one is still open though. Yeah, there's a crate up there at least. Let's just check out this room first. $100 cuts. Nice. And scrap metal. I feel like we should go back and deliver the scrap metal and then call it off there for tonight. $39 scrap. Should just be somewhat happy with that. Then next time we'll definitely find that bloody bridge. And not get distracted. If I can climb these walls. Nope. So I was wondering, like, if I could get up there. Alton barely looks at me. Heard you come in. The sweet sound of incoming scrap. Fetch everything I found for him, handing it over piece by piece. Not bad start, Sable. I'd say you've earned a scrapper's badge for that. Alton hands me a badge, lightly encrusted in pale sand. Yeah, sorry, that one was kicking around under my desk for ages. I'll give you a clean one, but he just trails off. I say thank you. I say goodbye to Alton. Okay, so I still have it to bring more scrap. I wonder if, like, the scrapper quest is basically just continue to collect scrap until you get all 3 from the same filler. So far it looks like that. Okay, one last thing. I wanted to try to climb to the top of this tree because the other one didn't have anything, but I'm still suspicious of this one. And then we will definitely end off for tonight. Also because you can do it now. Yeah, but remember I went to the other tree and there was nothing there. I can park better than that. Okay, so let's see. Still need to meet Elizabeth on the bridge. Ring artifact chums. Fishing. Go to Ecria. That one might be a good one to do next time. I would like to do this one next time, and then also maybe go to Ecria, because that should also take us to a new area. Alright. But I think that is going to be it for tonight. Okay, we do actually get the marks of the places, even though we don't have the map. That's nice, so we don't have to go back and recollect them. I was a little worried about that. Alright, that is going to be it for Sable tonight. We'll continue soon enough. I hope that you enjoyed it though. And now we can climb even more, reach even more places. And we know what the chums are for. I think I managed to do like one quest tonight. The rest was basically distractions. So, yeah. Yay, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Alright. Time to end off. So, let's get some ending music going. And let's have a look at what we got tonight. We actually got quite a few achievements. We got quite the catch. Catch your first fish. Nesting giant. Get into the Hercules beetle nest. That was the quest that we did. More than a box of sand. Open 20 chests. The Dunboyne. Open the door in the Dunboyne. Thread the needle. Reveal a Hycaric Arc monument. Chum notice. Deliver your first chum egg. Sticky paws. Climb 500 meters in total. Badge hobbyist. Collect 5 badges. Bubble up. Hover for 1,500 meters using the Perpetual. And finally, Center of Brunswick. Open the door in the center of Brunswick. Alright, so that is it for now. We actually have enough cuts now that we could potentially get some bike customizations. The only thing is, I kind of like the default bike, so I don't know. But nevertheless, we'll figure that out. Either way, it would be nice to get them just to have them, but not tonight. Anyways, though, I'm gonna get going. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself, and I will see you again next time, which, if not before, will be next Big Friday. It is possible that there might be a bonus stream in the coming week, but I am not sure. We will see. So, for now, take care everyone, have a lovely evening, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you again then. Bye bye everyone, and good night. Bye!